Okay, what's up? Long time no see, and it's been like 5 days. God, I don't even know where to start. I've sort of been drafting ideas that I can make for YouTube videos, but without further ado, here we go. One of the most commonly asked questions that I get is my first gay experience, and so I wanted to go into that today. God, I don't even know where to start with this one. I don't actually know how we met in the beginning, but my first gay experience happened when I was 16 years old, and I think he was either 16, maybe it was 17, but he was right around my age too. And we were both in high school at the time, and I had just gotten my license. I forget how we met, but the way that it went was, we started going on these little dates. Like I'd say we'd go to, it started in February, so we couldn't do much outside. We would meet up, and there was this huge shopping mall in my area, and people would just go walk around the shopping mall because this was, and I'm gonna feel really old saying this, but this was back when shopping malls weren't entirely irrelevant yet. I feel like after COVID, shopping malls sort of dropped off. We would meet and we would go to this shopping mall, and it was there that we would just sort of walk around together and we would talk. We'd go to a food court, very like high school date type material. Eventually it got to the point where because we were just high schoolers, like we didn't have really like anywhere to go, and so we would go into parking garages that the mall had, and we would get into my car because I drove this big SUV, and we would like make out and like cuddle a little bit, like the usual. And we did that for, I think we did it for maybe like a month or two, and I that's like my first ever fling when I was realizing that I was gay. I never really acted on it. I had never really been in that sort of situation with a guy before. And so it was an eye-opening experience for me, for sure, because it was like my first time feeling, it was like, I don't even know how to begin to describe some of the feelings that I had. It was like my first time ever experiencing that type of chemistry. And I think about it a lot, honestly. There would be moments during that where we would like stop and look in each other's eyes and all of that stuff. That stuff that I've probably done like 100 times since then, and I'm sure he has too, but you never forget your first. I think about it a lot because, and I remember his name. His name was Eric. It's just something you don't forget, It was really interesting because like these days you just, I don't know, you'd hang out, you go for a drink, maybe you bring one of each other back to your apartment, those types of things. But it was such a juvenile thing because we were both like 16 or 17 years old at the time. So yeah, it was a crazy experience. But yeah, that's my first experience. I feel like some guys, I forget where I met this guy, honestly. I think we actually met off Instagram. And so it was really kind of awkward after we stopped seeing each other's posts on Instagram still. But I feel like that's just sort of how it goes. The Instagram mutual followers, they're there. Like you're gonna see them, you're gonna see these people moving on with their life, and wondering, do you ever think about me? I feel like he does. I definitely think about him. I don't think that I was his first. I think he told me that I was like his second or his third. And I don't think I'll ever know the true answer about that. But when you think about your first and you think about the imprint that it left on you, I feel like there's only one way to truly classify it, and I would say that it's a canon experience. Like, it's just something that forms your life and how you go forward. And I feel like making love with this guy when I was 16 in my car in this random mall parking lot was an eye-opening experience for me. It's like one of my core memories that I'll just never forget. I don't know. I feel like some gay guys get their first experience off of Grindr, which, I mean, it's pervasive. Like, it's a very common app in the gay community, and I get it. But I think I'm glad that mine wasn't off of that app, because it can also be a scary place sometimes. And I was so young, so I think that it's good that it was through, I think it was a mutual friend, is how we came upon each other's Instagrams to begin with. And yeah, I don't even know, like, I don't know if I still follow him today. And I don't really know, what he's up to, if he still lives in that area. It was where I grew up in Pennsylvania. There are so many questions that I ask myself today about that first time, but it's definitely, when I look back on it, I'm glad that I had what I had, and now I'm glad that I have what I have today. And I feel like I'm definitely more comfortable with myself than I was back then. I'm sure he is too. There's that teen angst that we both had, that obviously, sort of shapes how you feel, how you process emotions at the time. It was definitely an experience to be had. But yeah, I feel like some people talk about their first time and to be fair, I didn't really do much with this guy besides, kissing and cuddling. Like, we were in a car in a parking garage. Like, what do you expect me to do? I don't know. It felt like fireworks were going off inside of my head whenever it was happening. It was explosive. I think it's definitely one of the most formative events in my adolescent years. He was maybe the first guy that I ever kissed, but he definitely is not the last. Oh my god, you guys. I know you guys can't take my jokes too much longer. I'm sorry for being so cheesy with you guys. If you like my video, please subscribe to my page. Go like, go comment, go support me. Go check out all my links, please. Go check out my Instagram, go check out my links there. And I can't wait to share more content with you guys next week.